What if your cat has been quietly judging your behavior this whole time, and you didn't even notice? Not in a harsh way, not with anger, but in a quiet, watchful way, as if they've been waiting for you to understand something they could never explain. Living with a cat feels simple on the surface. You give them food, a place to rest, maybe a toy or two, and in return they offer you calm companionship. They sit near you while you work, curl beside you when you rest, and sometimes follow you from room to room without a sound. It feels easy, natural, but beneath that calm presence, your cat is always paying attention. They notice how you move, how you approach them, how you respond to their signals. They learn your patterns. And slowly, they build an understanding of you, not through words, but through repeated moments. Because in your cat's world, there are rules. They are not strict rules, and they are not there to control you. They are simply the small behaviors that help your cat decide one thing: whether you are safe to fully trust. The surprising part is, most of these rules are invisible to us. We don't break them on purpose. In fact, we often break them while trying to show love. And one of the most common ways this happens is through something as simple as eye contact. You might be sitting quietly, your cat nearby, and you look into their eyes. It feels like a moment of connection. Something peaceful. But after a few seconds, they turn their head away, or blink and shift their gaze. It feels like they lost interest. But in their mind, something else just happened. In the animal world, a direct, steady stare is rarely friendly. It's intense. It signals uncertainty, or even a possible challenge. So when you look into your cat's eyes and hold that gaze, your cat becomes alert. They are not thinking, "I love this moment." They are thinking, "Why are you focusing on me like this?" It's a subtle shift, but an important one. Now, here's where things become beautiful. Cats do have a way of showing affection through eye contact, but it's much softer. When you look at your cat gently, then slowly blink and relax your gaze, you're sending a completely different message. You're saying, "I'm calm. I trust you." And when your cat slowly blinks back, or settles down near you, they are answering in the same language. These are the kinds of moments that build quiet understanding. Another situation that often feels confusing happens during petting. Your cat climbs onto your lap, curls up, and begins to purr. You start stroking their fur, enjoying the warmth and the rhythm of their breathing. It feels like a perfect moment. Calm, connected, and then suddenly, everything changes. A quick bite, a sudden swat, or they jump away as if something went wrong. It feels unpredictable, almost unfair. But if you replay that moment slowly, your cat was communicating the entire time. The signs were small, easy to miss if you weren't looking for them. Their tail might have started flicking slightly. Their ears may have shifted just a little. Their body might have become less relaxed, more alert. These are not random movements. They are signals. Cats enjoy affection, but their tolerance for touch is different from ours. What feels comforting at first can slowly become too much. Not because they don't like you, but because their body reaches a limit. Think of it like a gentle sensation that slowly becomes irritating if it continues too long. Your cat doesn't want to hurt you. They just want the feeling to stop. And when their softer signals go unnoticed, they use a stronger one. But something changes when you begin to understand this pattern. You start noticing the early signs. You stop just before your cat needs to react. And in that space, something important happens. Your cat begins to trust your timing. Instead of pulling away completely, they often stay nearby, or return a few moments later, choosing to continue the interaction on their terms. That's not distance. That's comfort. Then there are the places your cat chooses in your home. It might be a soft blanket on the couch, a quiet corner near a window, even a simple cardboard box that, to you, seems like it should have been thrown away days ago. But to your cat, these places are not random. They are chosen. Cats experience their environment through familiarity and scent. When they rest in a place repeatedly, they are building a sense of ownership. A feeling that this space is safe, predictable, and theirs. You may not see it, but to them, that spot carries meaning. So when that place suddenly disappears, when the blanket is moved, the furniture rearranged, or the box thrown away, your cat doesn't just notice the change. They feel unsettled. They may walk around more, sniffing areas that used to feel familiar. They may pause in spots where they once rested, as if trying to understand what changed. It's not about the object itself. It's about what it represented. A sense of stability. When changes happen slowly, your cat can adjust. But when things shift all at once, it can feel like their world has been quietly disrupted. Even small efforts, like moving things gradually or keeping familiar scents nearby, help them rebuild that sense of comfort. Another moment that seems harmless, but carries deeper meaning, is feeding time. You place your cat's food down, maybe stay nearby, talk to them gently, or reach down to pet them while they eat. It feels kind, like you're sharing the moment. But your cat experiences it differently. Eating is one of the most vulnerable things a cat can do. Their head is lowered, their focus is on the food, and their awareness of the surroundings is reduced. Even in a safe home, that instinct remains. So when someone stands close, talks, or moves around them during that moment, part of their mind stays alert. They are not fully relaxed. They are dividing their attention between eating and watching. You may not see stress clearly, but it can show up in small ways. Eating faster than usual, pausing between bites, or leaving food unfinished. Over time, these small patterns can build into habits. But when you give them space, when you simply place the food down and walk away, something changes. They eat more calmly, more naturally, without distraction. It becomes a peaceful moment instead of a cautious one. And then there's something even simpler, something that takes almost no time, yet means more than most people realize. The moment you come home, you open the door, step inside, and continue with your routine. You set things down, move around, maybe check your phone. It feels normal, but somewhere in the room, your cat notices. They might be sitting quietly, watching, or they may walk toward you slowly. Sometimes, they just pause and observe from a distance. This is their way of greeting you. Cats don't greet casually. When they acknowledge your return, it's a deliberate choice. A quiet recognition that you've come back into their space. When this moment is overlooked again and again, your cat adjusts. They stop coming to the door. They stop approaching, not out of hurt, but out of understanding. They learn that the moment passes without connection. But when you pause, even briefly, everything shifts. A soft glance, a slow blink, a gentle word. It takes only a few seconds, but it tells your cat something important. I see you too. And over time, these small greetings build a stronger bond than any long interaction later in the day. Finally, there is one choice your cat makes every single day that reveals more than anything else: where they choose to sleep. It might be close to your face, curled beside your chest, or resting at the foot of the bed. Sometimes it's a nearby chair, or even another room entirely. It may seem like a simple habit, but it is one of the most honest signals your cat gives you. Sleep is when your cat is most vulnerable. Their guard is down, their awareness fades, and they rely entirely on the safety of their surroundings. So when they choose to sleep near you, they are doing something deeply meaningful. They are trusting you with their safety. A cat that sleeps close to your face or body is showing complete comfort. They feel secure enough to relax fully beside you, without hesitation. A cat that sleeps a little further away is still connected, but maintaining a small layer of distance. They are close, but cautious. Observing, learning, deciding how safe the space feels. And a cat that chooses another room is not rejecting you. They are simply telling you that something, somewhere, feels slightly uncertain. It may not be obvious. It may be something small in your daily interactions. But to them, it matters. The beautiful part is, none of this is permanent. Cats are always adjusting, always learning from what they experience. Every gentle interaction, every moment of understanding, slowly shapes how they feel around you. Trust, for a cat, is not built through big gestures. It's built through small, consistent signals. The way you look at them, the way you touch them, the way you respect their space, their timing, their quiet communication. And when those signals begin to align with what they understand, you'll notice the difference. They stay closer, rest longer, approach more often. Their body relaxes in ways that feel almost effortless. Not because you changed who you are, but because you finally began to see the world the way they do. And in that quiet understanding, something deeper forms. A connection that doesn't need words. Only awareness, patience, and a willingness to follow the silent rules they've been showing you all along.